I'm done eating. Okay. I'm telling you, look, y'all. Grand Rising, welcome back to the platform. Somebody is obsessed with making somebody a foreigner or sending somebody away or outcasting them from the family. But nobody, the fact that I'm here now, seeing things this way, they don't have the authority. You never had the authority in the first place. But this is somebody's obsessed with maybe even getting you into a foreign land. This could be another country wanting to buy an American plane or vessel or an heir. To degrade somebody, or it's not funny, but something like that. Yeah, family unit in the reverse. No happy family, foreign country, a new clothing. But these people is just like God saying this time they did something to what? They killed Abel, the person that was able to do the job. Then he said, okay, I'm gonna give him a mark. Now the mark could be somebody, a mark man, mark woman, could be somebody that's valuable, and sent the person on their way and said if anybody killed this person, they're going to be in trouble. But a mark could also be like some kind of something on their name where somebody is untouchable. But you don't get no marks this time. A mark could be like a mark ass nigga. Like, you don't get no mark this time. They don't get no marks. You get a target on your back. When they catch you, you be dead. Somebody is happy about this. But God, yeah, something is getting blocked. That somebody's not going to get away with this time. That's the message. They're not getting away. Sometimes it's good to let somebody, if they was going to steal something, let them steal the whole thing. But these people got smart and they tried to like scatter the stuff. So when Israel is scattered, or when a certain group is scattered, this could also mean that your means, your resources, your businesses, everything was scattered. Something is scattered. Something is off. Yeah. Ooh. I knew I was about to see you. Hold on. Somebody could try to send somebody in, because I was thinking like, okay, this could be a John the Baptist. Could be mad because he can't latcheth or trick Jesus this time. But I told y'all I could be allergic. I'm sensitive to semen. So somebody sent somebody in to do something. This could be somebody also that could be, coming to get cleansed or something, or somebody mentally off balance, or they were off balance. They're off balance. Okay. They think that I talk too much on this channel, so they're gonna try to teach me a lesson. I told you it's been like almost a year. Well, not a year. It's been months. Almost a year for me. But I told you guys about the incident the other day. All right. But, if it's been a long time for somebody, a woman, it could be, irritating. Okay. But somebody could, maybe, again, she saw it. She seen something like this, right? It looked okay. And then whatever. And I don't think anything... like I said, this is something about like positions of power or something, but something is being caught. Like maybe something like this had to happen if they swapped out my person for an unclean version of himself. And usually I could feel like irritation or something like this, and then after a couple of days it's healed up. So it could be my body alchemizing something, but I definitely feel something. There's one of these clones of this masculine that of my alleged partner. Okay. There's one version that it has not happened in a long time, and everything been kind of weird for a long time, spaced out like intimacy. But I'm recalling back throughout our relationship, you know, if I think about it, when I really could, when my eyes was kind of with the blindfold on it and I couldn't see, okay, it's gonna have something to do with the littlest things. Like yesterday, my daughter was doing my eyelashes, and I'm missing some eyelashes today, and they falling off and everything like this. And she was smiling a lot when she was doing the eyelash, and I'm like, why is you smiling like that or whatever? But this will be like that. They take the evil version of the person to do something to you. You see, the dirty masculine that's out there in the streets, it might be carrying some kind of, you know, and you might feel sensitive for like a day or two, like, oh, the hell is that? Somebody's trying to get you sick or remove me from power or something, but they're going to have to walk away with that notion. This could also be somebody that, I told you that there's a group of people, these gangs of people that are ill with, like, you know, the 3-letter word or hairpiece. Somebody is trying to have you afflicted by one of these so you could be rated amongst that number. And then these people have a bond or something. I'm not lying to you. It's just the shit that I'll be picking up on. Okay. But maybe this person somebody could be stuck with something like this, a sticky person. This don't have to be, this could be somebody that's bound to me that I'm picking up on this energy for, or this could be another clone of me, something, or it could be me. I don't know. That somebody snuck in on or something. But this person is not well, possibly mentally or otherwise. But the Empress is being healed or something, or the Empress is could be alchemizing something with this first aid or this whatever this is. Somebody could have tried to test and see, okay, if y'all trying to get rid of this person, why? They could have watched these people try to get you out, get me off my square or something like this, and then do something sneaky and say, see, the person can't even live a regular life. So like I told you, this is like some of the people that they exploited you on the low to millions across the world, but they didn't give you the popularity, or you're not like a Krishan, you know, in Blueface got really popular and famous social media. They don't want you to get that type of recognition, but you were getting that. But they won't say your name. They're gonna call you something else, like weird like this. But there could be first aid for the Empress here, because somebody sees now what somebody's trying to do, okay? And that it may not be safe for the Empress to be in a 2 of Cups right now, because people are trying to be sneaky. All right. There could also be another couple here. That's in reverse. This could also be like 3 people. Somebody's walking away from a situation. And then you have these 2 that are in reverse. This is like the medical thing. Okay, to me, this caduce or whatever this is. Something is not right about these 2. Maybe somebody was an additive onto a threesome, and then this person tried to come back towards the Empress to be healed. And it's something like this, y'all. I don't know. Somebody could have also broke something off with someone. Yeah, I'm telling you, whoever this person is, this relationship, maybe these people was ruling in somebody else's steed. Say this is my boyfriend, like my boyfriend and some woman he was with in the behind the scenes because of the work that they were doing. They could have cloned this person, took him out, or something like this, or your situation, whoever this is. These people are unwell, and they're obsessed with the Empress or something like this. But somebody could be finding out who's some carriers of something, a mindset, something. Okay. And it's like, almost like this man, this little man, or we got Juju or Juju. This could be this Wiz Khalifa energy, kind of look like that boy Juju I used to go out with. That could be one of his clones or his kids or offspring. But this person is calling judgment, but it's like calling judgment on Empress, because somebody could have let this Melvin boy, they could have been acting like he got the juice. They could have let this Melvin boy be the Empress because of a father or something, or an uncle, or a man, a feather, a powerful man could have had this person as they little, but something could backfire because this person was dealing with this woman here. It looked like to me, this woman that's sick here. And they could have blamed the Empress for giving out something a long time ago, but the Empress heals herself or is going to be healed, or the Empress didn't have this. Now the judgment is going on this person possibly because you got it. Somebody's tracing something back and they got it from whoever this is. Now this person could be, this could be like a girl that I don't know. Franciscan. Okay. But it's like almost like you or me, whoever the main person is here, or the innocent person, you have something with two of these men. You have something with both of these men. This could be a friend, a cousin, a sister. But you had something. This Empress has something with these two guys. And then whoever this woman is that's in reverse, that's sick, this person did too. So they could have, ooh, wee. Okay. But somebody is seeing that's what y'all want. Y'all just want this Empress to not be protected. Okay. So you can have access to this wheel of fortune or be fortunate. And maybe even be in this position here. Okay. This could just be two. The Empress. And then we got the Seven of Wands. Judgment is being called. Somebody don't want the Empress protected because of whatever this is, or by this. Like they don't want you to be amongst a number of greats, or me, or whoever this is, or they don't want me. This is like somebody want to. What did I just say? It's like somebody want to kick you down to like being a thug's baby mama or something. I don't know where you fit in there. Instead of being a queen or the Empress where you got money and men or protection. Like I would give up a military of men to protect me for one guy like in the hood that's doing something dangerous that can land both of us in jail at some point in time. It don't, for a thrill. See, I feel like this is the difference between me and these women. Like nobody's gonna choose that. The person, this could also be somebody that is like a Hades energy. Somebody just don't want to change. They feel comfortable. That's not the strength of a man. For the Empress, you got to come up and meet the Empress where the Empress is at. I guess they could think that if they take away nice clothes from the Empress, affordability, try to get somebody where if you don't have certain things, you could feel, like this, or they see you being chilling, like whatever, and they've like, oh, that's depression. These people that think they know something, they got to rearrange the whole assessment process because it's illegal for a doctor or something to assess somebody with and since I don't have any father, God told me not to listen to any earthly fathers, and that at one point in time all these men were going to be bad. There's nobody that's my daddy that's about to be given or my conservator or mother or anything on this earth that could tell me nothing as the Empress. I'm your mama as the Empress. So some little piece of paper or fake piece of paper or something like this that you swapped around, this is like somebody swapping around. These are like hidden tests, hidden figures, hidden tests that were being done. You or me could have scored high on these particular tests without having the scholarly backing that most of these other people had, but you're cold as hell at what you do. Like you just grandfathered in. This could be a race of people that's grandfathered into something. Thou shalt not test the Lord. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. It's something like this. Now, somebody could block this King of Cups in reverse that was acting like they was me or using all my power all this time. Whoever this could be. It could be a complete stranger. We don't know. It could be a rapper. It could be a star. It could be anybody. But this person is not the King of Cups. And now this money and stuff is going to be utilized to ban this person or move this person or something. Or, excuse me, they're like, okay, be the Empress. But you're not going to be able to be the Christ. You're not going to be able to be Jesus. You ain't going to be able to be Muhammad or Jesus or one of these people. If we give this to you like I'm asking you, like, you see what I'm saying? Also, there's a child here. King of Cups is in reverse. A Queen of Cups could have took out a King of Cups, blamed it on me or you so that she can have power of attorney over me or you, and a child could be a response to this. Yeah, when as a Queen of Wands here. Okay. Or again, you could have been the Queen of Cups for somebody specifically in the past. And then this is like, you know, just connect with the Empress. Like, because I feel like somebody was using you or me as a totem pole or something. Like something that, oh, I'm so stressed out from work or whatever. Like people that's in the spotlight. Oh, go link up peer to peer with the Empress. She, you know, in the dream state, she knows what to do or something. You understand? But in the physical or amongst these people, somebody could have been showing something else about you or putting other people on to you too. Queen of Cups. This could also be somebody's baby mama. Or again, this Queen of Cups want to be your baby mama with this son. In this son. Is removing a male out the way, whatever it is. And I feel like back then, this Queen of Cups, if somebody's a Queen of Cups, like a Mommy Watson energy right now, they was the Queen of Wands in the past. This could be somebody that also has, this could be somebody that's transgender. This could also be a Queen of Wands. They're doing reviews or showing a King of Cups in reverse. This person is trying to forbade this Queen of Wands that's in the upright with her sensual energy or whatever. He might lose this time trying to use her sexuality against her. Oh, this person is reckless, they're a whore, or they do this or something. The King of Cups in reverse can't do that to somebody about their sexuality or something, even in a relationship. Something has come up. Because in this energy, this is like a plug-in energy with the sun like this. This could be like me, you, or somebody else like this. And then this woman, this Queen of Cups, was plugging into your energy like as a device. Something they did could have landed in a child being born. I don't know. So somebody could be trying to state their claim like, I'm the baby mama, but baby mamas don't get no. And if somebody try to claim to be your spouse and you don't know about it, then that person will go to jail. Like, it ain't no time for games. It ain't no time for games. But somebody could have tried to do this. They thought this was a bright idea. And take this relationship on, the, like, after the death of a male, to take this relationship on. You don't even know this person. You never had sex, consensual sex with this person. This could be how somebody just did something like this to ruin you from having a lover situation like this where you guys are equal. You're made in the same likeness. This is like making a whole bunch of Adam and Eves and sending them out, like man making a whole bunch of Adam and Eves. But then you got somebody being watched by like the wardrobe, the lion, the witch, the lion in the wardrobe or whatever. That witch, that icy witch or whatever that was looking for Adam, children of Adam or something like this to sacrifice them. There's a bunch of these too. These are like, I told you, these women, they look like they like in their 40s like me. But they really not, they old. They older. They use the youthfulness of these children to stay looking about this median age. But somebody could want, you could be somebody that been surrounded by like a Truman Show experience. Whoever your person was was a part of the Truman Show. Outsiders. Truman's wife was like one of them. She should have been with one of them. You see, it would have been better if Truman was with a woman. They would have been able to do it a little bit better maybe if Truman was with a woman that was like him or like her, instead of him. The wife was connected to the conglomerate, all the other people that was perpetrating, that was faking. So you could have been in a situation like this. Somebody could say this is like what they would call, so you have it like a human in a dog race. People that are programmed to act a certain way, just serve and protect. They're not made to love you, to comfort you, to be on the, to make money with you, to grow with you. They might be able to fuck you and have a whole bunch of kids, a whole litter of kids, but they might not stick around, like a dog, you know, like that kind of energy. But like I said, you could have poured out love to people, but you didn't get the same thing back because you haven't been having a human experience with somebody, a mutual, or somebody that you want to please them and they want to please you, like the same. And I feel like somebody could be trying to make you or me to start over, like, oh, we can see how she acts or whatever that, or he acts, that they don't know how to respond to human emotions or something like this. But it's like, no, you put somebody that's programmed not to do that, and I realized that, and so that's why I realized that the feelings and shit like this are not mutual. You know, I could just move on to something. I could point y'all out for being wrong, persecute you, and then get what I'm supposed to have. Why would I have to start over? This could also be they're fearing a dictatorship, more of a dictator energy, or what you was able to examine even without getting that. You had enough of love for yourself, so you just gave it to yourself. Like somebody trying to say like it's a problem. Yeah. See, this person didn't have one the same like themselves, treating them like this way, or they settled for less, or somebody's trying to say something like this. But this King of Swords is in the wrong. Somebody's like, so yeah, let's let this person go back to like an Adam and Eve situation, back to the back of the line or whatever, and build. But whoever I am or you are, you was building already with God. You was already building something. Somebody seen, this is like these motherfuckers that stole everything from your past. You've been sitting here chilling. You could be like me, sitting on the couch for 3 years. You ain't doing no work ethic. Something was being built. Something was being built for sure. And somebody don't want you to have this. Or they don't want me or you to have, I feel like I'm yelling. They don't want me or you to have whatever this is that you already built. This is like somebody like, oh, damn, that's what you was building while you was just sitting there. We thought you was just bullshit. Yeah, no. Go back to the back of the line now. And somebody thinks that they're going to take the harvest and go, maybe because you're not getting proper intel to know who to meet up with to grab your keys to these companies or something that was being built. Even I'll be watching these documentaries about these people or the founding father, like, you know, not the founding fathers, but people that started companies, you know, these elite families and stuff like this, and how they show it like, oh, he worked with this and he started doing this. But I could see and they're showing us pictures of it like, oh yeah, he started this company and, you know, they did an assembly line of these things. They found out that manufacturing these things or whatever. But we're talking about creators, thinkers. We're talking about creators, your masterminds or something like this. You could come from, that's like me coming from the Trump family or something. But everybody else is, you know, even the slackers and stuff in the family, the people that we don't hear about their names or whatever online, because you know there got to be a group, a gang of these people by now. But because you're brown skin or because your avenue or something, or you were raised apart, or you were set apart by God or something. Oh, you don't, your mind can't think like that because your skin is brown. Like you can't be an entrepreneur. You can't be a. But come to find out that again, in some of these situations, some of these families, they was plugging into their original resources, and this is how some of these people were very prominent. And it's time to pay. It's time for the respect. Something like this. But think about the families that raised you because they wanted you to have an experience to be around people, or they didn't want you around them, or they denied you before men, okay? Or they wanted you to be raised or have the, you know, this was a part of the plan or something. I don't know. But it seemed like these mobbing energies is on this King of Swords or on the system about trying to make somebody start all over. And then God might have to show these people start over all over where. No, you just need to go ahead and break off that portion. Yeah, because somebody might think that they have to give you their portion. Yeah, keep talking about it, okay? I told you, some of these people left you with shit. Now these people are playing in these fields with this DNA and bringing these people back and programming them to be Indian givers, or programming them to dislike you, or programming them to see you as a challenge, or damn, maybe this person could be somebody that can take a position or something like this. But it's not going to be no burdens here. I told you, these are people, these are strippers, rippers, strippers. They sit around somebody until they strip everything. Everybody watches them strip everything, and then they give you the King of Wands baton and say, now go get it back. But the one of these ladies, these so-called black women that sued the system for slavery or something like this, she was able to use the law to get her shit back. Somebody wants to force me or you into somebody that could be totally innocent. This could be a pure one. They're jealous of this. I told you, it's a King of Wands out here that's mad because of the way that somebody look at you, or because you a goody two. They don't like a goody two shoes, and so this person is trying to ruin everything to make you have to come in where they came in at. They don't respect me or you because you haven't killed anyone or something like this, or whatever this is for somebody. This could be something that's more prevalent amongst men, but even if you're a female that they castrated and now you're a girl, it's kind of like making fun of somebody, like you don't have no dick to go put it, you don't, so you don't have no power or something like this, or you haven't slept with all these women and something like this. And if you're a woman and you just a woman and you slept with a lot of men, then they say, oh, you're a whore or something. Well, I would say that, I mean, if you're a woman and you had a lot of men or something like this, then you should be measured amongst the men in a sense. I mean, somebody could have outran some of these niggas, to be honest with you, and they may not be ashamed. I wouldn't be. Somebody's mad because this would be like your boyfriend or your husband finding out, what the fuck, this is what I was married to, and then you think you're gonna sit up in my position of power and point your finger at me and whatever to me. Nigga, I've been the man. Cause we could go there if you want to. And somebody saying that's prideful. No, the fuck it's not. It's real. Be glad that it was with robots or dogs, or something. Not dogs like animals with fur, but these are men that there's no, you know, it was what the fuck it was. Be glad that the person haven't had a human experience, or whoever this is, and that when the person is able to feel all of the and love on all the levels, is gonna be with your ass. What is you doing? Yeah, 3 of Swords in reverse. Some people might have to leave a situation. A mother and a child here. Even if they had you in a stalemate kind of mode, you could have really cared about this person, and they trying to do this, and this is why God is turning this around, this crafty counsel around on this person. Yeah. This could even be the end of a situation or a relationship here. Somebody's better off on their own or with somebody else. And I'm telling you, whoever this is that was amongst some people, they lied and said they was not in a relationship with you, or in a union or a contract. They lied. This made somebody this made somebody charge. This is like one, somebody got 20 clones. One of them is out of line. It's going and lying on someone. It's not supposed to do that. You can harm people's legacy and shit like that. The whole the whole group or the whole gang or something will be out of alignment if they found out that you was doing this. Or this is like the oath of silence for brothers or something, some brotherhood. But everybody know that they all there was one girl in the group, and then these men try to get together and shame that woman, like something like this. Like, nigga, we all knew from the beginning. Say we wasn't all up in that meeting when they said that this one you can't fuck with like that. She got to be seen this way. You know, somebody did something. There could be an ending here. It's like somebody broke an oath, but it might even be that this other person wants the person that the person had, and they tired of this nigga or something like this. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Hold on one second. This is like Petty, Spaghetti Betty. Somebody's name could be Betty. Yeah, Queen of Swords energy. This Queen of Swords eternal energy is not an Ace of Cups. This person could be dealing with this Hierophant. They could be also responsible for removing somebody's Ace of Cups or afflicting someone's mind, mastermind, in order so that they can sneak around together using some type of programming. Now, this could have made somebody not special to God anymore. All right, this could also be somebody messing with your sexual energy, your sacral energy. It's not an illusion. The World card in reverse. Okay, Ace of Cups. All right, somebody want to give you an offer. I'm telling you. This is this Queen of Swords in reverse, and this Hierophant in reverse is going to have to sit the fuck down. Somebody probably don't even care that they're not special. This could be somebody like, I'm the only person that still likes you or whatever in this world because you're a mean, crappy person. And, you know, I don't see you as special anymore. So, okay. Somebody mad because they thought if they moved up with some big guys or something, they was going to be able to get you to submit and agree to having an extra wife or something on the tab. Okay, this is the message that shit is blocked. So somebody could only be choosing that other person. Okay, this could be a Tiffany, Hidden Gems, All Eternal, whatever her name is, Barker, the Barker girl. These are all Tiffany's. Tiffany with something Goddess Tarot or something with the short blonde hair. These are all Tiffany's. Breakfast at Tiffany's. And then we got this Islam energy in reverse. Somebody could be trying to come out of Islam because they seeing the power of God. Somebody could be switching their faith. They may not be speaking that way or something like this, but this is people that want you to go against like a certain religion and say, see, you didn't know how much they was backing you. Or something like this. They want you to denounce something here. Breadcrumbing. This could also be a feminine goddess energy putting down Islam or a Muslimic. Some man here, and now they're about to get breadcrumb, and people like, what the like, now some people want to like put your ass in your place. Hold on one second, y'all. This is crazy a little bit. They could be using this like